LingTate is a tool that supports your language learning process. Thanks to dictations in the form of articles on various topics, you can focus on two key aspects of learning: writing in a foreign language and listening comprehension. We provide you with a wide library of materials where you'll find dictations in areas such as tourism, culture, sports, dietetics, and even business, project management, or marketing. Thanks to these, you can develop your language skills in fields that truly interest you and that can support the development of your interests, professional career, or your own business. You simply need to choose any topic that catches your attention, and you'll be redirected to our editor, where you can write down the content dictated by the narrator, while learning new vocabulary and reducing the number of mistakes made while writing. In LingTate, you can write the text in two different ways. On a computer, using the keyboard in our editor, which counts the words written, detects errors, and rewards you for your achievements. In this case, just remember to change your keyboard layout settings on your computer, for example, to Spanish, so you can use the letters specific to that alphabet. You can also use the mobile version, for example, on a tablet. In this case, you can completely disconnect from the computer, focus on what the narrator is saying, and write down the entire text by hand on a sheet of paper. Then, check your mistakes on your own, or with the help of a tutor. And what if the narrator speaks too fast and you can't keep up with writing the entire content? In that case, you can use keyboard shortcuts based on universal symbols. With them, you can conveniently rewind the recording by 5 seconds, pause it, or resume playback, without using a mouse or taking your hands off the keyboard. This allows you to fully concentrate on writing the dictated text in the editor, in the foreign language of your choice. Another solution is to lengthen the pause between the narrator's spoken fragments. The narrator says 2, 3, or 4 words, and then pauses for a few seconds so you can write everything down. If the pause is too short, you can extend it by a few extra seconds. Of course, this will make the entire recording longer, but it will let you adjust the pace and length of pauses to your personal writing rhythm. You might even gain a few extra seconds to correct any mistakes made. And speaking of correcting mistakes, once the dictation is finished, you can review your mistakes on your own, with a tutor or with the help of artificial intelligence. LingTate includes a built-in module, Atom AI, which activates algorithms after you finish writing to check your text for spelling, punctuation, and sentence structure errors. Additionally, in your account you have access to statistics and the history of your recently played items, so you can return to your dictation the next day and continue from the last fragment or start over. You can also monitor your learning progress, the dictation categories you choose most often, the points you've earned, and compete with other users. And if you're a teacher, tutor, or run your own language school, we've got several additional features for you that let you publish your own dictations as a creator and select any content to assign to your students as homework, completely free. In the case of schools, you can also manage a group of teachers and activate their accounts. Remember, LingTate is not a language course, but a tool that supports the educational process, stimulates your mind, and helps you focus on writing in a foreign language, listening comprehension, and analyzing written text. That's why we recommend combining it with your current language classes, with a tutor, or as part of self-study. During those classes, you can learn all the grammar structures, and will help you focus on expanding your vocabulary and minimizing the number of mistakes made while writing topics that interest you and are useful for developing your professional path. Thank you for your attention, and we warmly welcome you.